I don't know if you can see the rain outside or not, but it is indeed raining here in Los Angeles. So I thought I would do a video out in front of that. So my very last film I watched for Noirvember was 1947's The Unfaithful, which I just now realized is, or according to Wikipedia, is a remake kind of the W. Somerset Maugham penned in 1940. William Wyler directed The Letter, but that was also like, there's the Gene Eagles, The Letter. So I guess it's a remake, a version of The Letter. I didn't realize that, but now thinking about it, that's really obvious. But it's very much, The Letter is very like early noir, and it doesn't really have all the war aspects of later noir. And this one is like about war marriages and post-war building boom, and it has a whole lot of that like post-war noir stuff to it. It also is like a really wonderful LA noir. Like the amount of LA shots where they went around and actually shot outside is amazing. And part of this is because I think they still had those budgetary constraints where they told people they couldn't, like they had, I think all films, including huge A pictures, had a $2,000 budget for sets, so it became much cheaper to film outdoors because you couldn't build a good set for $2,000. So that's the beginning of and the rise of location shooting, including location interiors, like in already made office buildings and stuff. So anyways, there's this part why I left it. I left it for last one because of the LA locations, and I knew it was going to be amazing. And two, because it stars Ann Sheridan, Ayres, and Zachary Scott. And as you will remember, I have a beautiful mirror with a picture of Ann Sheridan on the back. And you may not know, depending on how long you've known me, I really love Ayres, and I actually wrote the foreword to a biography of him. So it's called Ayres, Hollywood's Conscientious Objector. You can buy it on Amazon. It's got my name on it. And I am like the only person on Tumblr who posts about Zachary Scott and anything other than Mildred Pierce, because he's so much more than his character in that movie, although he's great in that movie. Here's that cat. So The Unfaithful is about a woman whose husband has returned from the war, and they got married 2 weeks before he shipped out, so they barely kind of knew each other. And then she gets attacked at night and kills the guy, and if you watch the trailer, it already tells you that she was having an affair with the guy, like while her husband was gone, and then it's all about like her trying to keep that under wraps, and it was self-defense, but then she gets charged with murder. And Ayres is the best friend / lawyer guy. He's amazing. And he's a divorce lawyer mostly, and this movie has a lot of opinions about the bunch of divorces that came after all these war marriages. But not, like, at first you think it's all very anti-woman, and you're like, ugh. And then Eve Arden gets this, like, speech that just vilifies all the dudes, too, and it's like, everybody's at fault. It's not the women's fault. It's not the men's fault. It's just men and women together being stupid, and that's why there's all these divorces. It's kind of amazing. Ann Sheridan is great. Ayres, as always, is great. Zachary Scott. Oh, that face. It also has a beautiful score by Max Steiner, and the screenplay was co-written by David Goodis and James Gunn. David Goodis obviously did like Shoot the Piano Player. James Gunn did Affair in Trinidad, Conflict, and he wrote a ton of stuff for, he wrote for 77 Sunset Strip and several other TV shows. That's pretty cool. And The Young Philadelphians. So this was really good. It was a great end to Noirvember. I'm kind of sad that the month is over. I watched a lot of really great noir. I hope you guys did too. I went out to the Formosa last night. That was really fun. Had some bourbon. So, here's to next year.